And welcome to this edition of Texas Championship Wrestling. Hi, everybody. I'm Bill Mercer. Great to have you along, where we have a tremendous main event featuring the Freebird, Terry Gordy, and the Dragon Master. And in order to kind of introduce this big main event, we got Terry Gordy kind of taking things apart right here.
When you hear the name, the Dragon Master, you know it's a name that you hear a lot. It's a name that's well known all over the world. And I'm talking about Japan and everywhere else. You know, Dragon Master, I know you. I know who you are, and I know what you can do. And let me tell you what I can do, just like this car right here. I can take you apart piece by piece. When I took this car apart right here, I start out with the tires. I go up and I start getting pieces off the motor, and then I get the battery out. I got rid of the carburetor, and it's just like you. I'm going to take a leg, I'm going to take an arm, and then when I get down to the last part of you, just like this car, in the dumpster you go.
Is there any way to get a car loan with bad credit or bankruptcy? There is a way. The Auto Loan Store can help almost anyone. Call 744-CARS, and our program will help you get your car loan right away. If you're tired of being turned down, call now. The Auto Loan Store will answer your call 24 hours daily, 7 days a week. Call 744-CARS. If busy, keep trying. Call now, 744-CARS.
Ooh, chocolate. Don't you love it? This is incredibly delicious Le Cadeau chocolate. Le Cadeau. We stir it 72 hours to a creamy smoothness. Our luscious blue ribbon recipes are carefully guarded secrets, and our delicate truffles are the best in the world. So how would you like a catalog full of sinfully delicious Le Cadeau chocolates? Then call Le Cadeau Royal Belgian Chocolate. This beautiful catalog is yours free. Feast your eyes on this luscious Le Cadeau catalog. It's even chocolate scented and smells good enough to eat. Call now.
Call 1-900-773-1313 for your free catalog of Le Cadeau Royal Belgian chocolates, and we'll include a delicious sample of this rich chocolate also free. Call 1-900-773-1313 or write to this address. $3.95 phone charge covers shipping and handling. That's 1-900-773-1313. We'll send your catalog right away. Call now.
Next Sunday night, people, I made a promise to King. Tape fist match, California stud. I'm gonna drop you like a bad habit, you rooted poops.
Iceman, next Sunday night, baby. It's over. You bring your boy down there. I'm gonna beat you like a dog, brother. I'm gonna beat you down. Bring your son, because he can watch his papa get beat. Have mercy, baby, because it's over.
Come on, do it. Catch the hottest line to hit Texas. Call 976-CLUB, the talk line singles call to meet other happening people. Call now for your direct line to the party scene. Meet a friend, someone special, or just call to have fun. So come on, what are you waiting for? Do it now. Join the fun times. Call 976-CLUB. That's 976-2582 now. $3 per call, presented by Infophone Incorporated.
Well, we know that Terry Gordy's ready. Our first bout is ready, and here's the lovely Dawn Batiste.
What a way to start out the night, ladies and gentlemen. We have a tag team bout for our first match this evening. It's going to be from Tampa, Florida, Steve Austin, and his partner this evening from San Francisco, California, the California Stud. Their opponents tonight from Portland, Oregon, Matt Bourne. His partner this evening from St. Louis, Iceman King Parsons. It will be a one-fall, 10-minute bout. The referee's name is Bobby Turner.
Okay, we're ready to go with this first bout on this edition of Texas Championship Wrestling from the lovely Metroplex Arena right here at Markville and Greenville, just south of 635 in North Dallas. I'm Bill Mercer with Adam Beach. You just met Dawn Batiste. And Adam, we better keep loose on this one because the bodies may fly all over the arena.
Oh, yeah, Bill. You said a mouthful. Maniac Matt Bourne, the Iceman against Stud and Austin. Anything can happen here. You're right. We got to keep loose.
California Stud and Matt Bourne opening things up. The referee is Bobby Turner.
Well,
and this is a one-fall event as Bourne and the Stud start the action.
I'll tell you, remember Matt Bourne not too long ago, him and Al Perez went for a championship title. Bourne lost, but I still think he's a contender. Championship quality wrestler here in the ring with the Stud.
Matt Bourne, whose father set his example as a great professional wrestler. California Stud, former football player of college and pro ranks. A very tough, very well built. Both these guys, Austin and Stud, are outstanding physiques. Playing a couple of tough guys in Bourne and Iceman King Parsons. In fact, you couldn't have four better physical specimens in one ring. That's Bourne and the California Stud wrapped up over there in that far corner. Turner trying to get him a break. One of the things that you'll find with Bourne and Iceman is that they're endurable. They will endure pain and suffering and keep going.
Absolutely. Let me elaborate on that just a teeny bit, Bill. These two, Austin and Stud, they work out a lot. They're built on the weightlifting, a lot of martial arts as well. So they can endure pain. They can endure hardship, as well as Matt Bourne and Iceman.
California Stud opened up on Bourne. Fires. Hammered away. The action picking up, and now a quick switch here as Steve Austin comes in. The Mean Green Machine, I like to call him. He is a former football player at what then was North Texas State University, now the University of North Texas. Steve Austin hammering away. He's got that linebacker. Matt Bourne hammering in.
And there's a tag right there, Bill. And the Stud's going to work on the midsection of Bourne, as well as a drop there. A lot of elbows flying here tonight.
California Stud back in. That's a nice routine going now. The rhythm going with Stud and Austin. There's Bourne. Nice. Good move on the knee. Another move on the knee. And a drop kick on California Stud. Matt Bourne in a little trouble. Another flying drop kick. And here's one for Steve Austin. Bourne taking the man. Iceman with a body slam. And all the bodies fly, and Iceman and Bourne are king of the hill right now.
And look at that little move that the Iceman's making. He's talking about, baby, let's get down and boogie. You want to break the rules? I'll break the rules with you. He will, too. That Iceman will hurt you if you're not looking.
Matt Bourne and Iceman King Parsons taking care of things, and Bourne, who looked like he's in trouble, came back with those body slams on the California Stud, then on Steve Austin, and it all erupted into a plus for Bourne and Iceman.
And the crowd back there a second ago had a few things to say to the Stud and Steve Austin, and I don't think you at home wanted to hear it.
Here comes the man back who started all that mayhem. The last one to feel the wrath of Matt Bourne. And on this edition of Texas Championship Wrestling, Cowboy Tony and Terry Garvin coming up. And then the main event, Terry Gordy and the Dragon Master.
And what a match that's going to be, Bill.
Big men against each other.
Absolutely. And I'll tell you, when they say that Texas Championship Wrestling with class is brought back, it's right, because the 5 or 6 matches I've seen the last couple of weeks have been so close. They have matched these people up so well that you don't know who's going to win this, and it's only by sheer determination and the brutality of the sport that determines the winner.
Here comes Steve Austin back. Forearm shiver, changing with the California Stud. Austin now trying to keep some advantage going, but Bourne, ever relentless, ever boring in. Nice move by Austin. Great move by Bourne. Bourne says, come on, Iceman, let's make a switch. Can't do it right now. He's got the wrist. Now they make the switch. And Iceman King Parsons comes in to take over from a hard-moving, hard-charging Matt Bourne, who's taking a few moments to rest before he leaves. Iceman continues his attack. Got a wrist. Now he goes to the shoulder. And a standing shoulder hold for Iceman King Parsons with a nod of thanks to Matt Bourne.
Yeah, 5 minutes gone by now. And Iceman wants to know, how much can you take? Because I can give it to you. How much can you take, Steve Austin? Are you really the $6 million man?
Our timekeeper, Buddy Hammett. And Iceman King Parsons. Letting Steve Austin off for a minute. Steve said, hey, just over the rope, cutting at the rope, and he won't let you. Think about it.
Oh, yeah, Bill. The ref be happy to explain it to him any way he wants.
Notice the ensemble that Steve Austin and California Stud have on. It's certainly graphic art.
Yeah, it looks like California to me.
It's like California art. That's Art Deco of California. Steve Austin with a headlock, rolling on the Iceman King Parsons. And Iceman and Matt Bourne have given these two handsome blonde men all they've wanted so far this time. Headlock in on Iceman, trying to figure a move and a move here. Iceman won't make just one move. He usually has a couple in mind before he takes the opportunity to slide out. Off the rope. Here we go. Nice shoulder butt by Austin. Another one by Austin. Iceman wasn't set. Keep watching very carefully. Look out. And the drag, the arm drag. Here comes the one for the stud. And Bourne gives California Stud a shot. And Iceman with a head butt. And timeout. Steve Austin. They don't do that here, Steve. Only on the football field. Austin is a little worried now. He got a corner and 2 men after him.
He should be worried. These guys decide to break the rules. They decide to go in without tagging each other, to try and sneak in and win this thing. They got a big mistake. That's a big mistake on their part. Because Bourne and Iceman aren't going to stand for it.
Iceman King Parsons working on Steve Austin. Trying to find a little hole here, a little opening, a little move to move inside. Headlock. He's okay. Iceman now with the advantage. Slight that it is at the moment. Let's see what Austin can do. Slide out of the headlock. He does. And California Stud interfering. And Matt Bourne wants to take a few shots at. But they've got Iceman set up right here. Good work by Austin. Here is a drop across the neck. California Stud, 1, 2, and not enough. As Matt Bourne separates him with a last-second kick to the head. California Stud threatening it. As you notice, there was no real exchange between the California Stud and Steve Austin. But the official missed that, and they go on as they are.
With only 2 minutes left, it looks like it's pretty evenly matched. I see these two guys working each other equally, masterfully, and something's going to have to come here down to the end, Bill.
A Stud slashing. And a hold in the back by Steve Austin. And there's a crash across the back by Austin. They've got him tied up right now, and Iceman in lots of trouble over there. Matt Bourne cannot help his partner. Right on top for a count of 3. 1, 2, and no, just 2. That was a fast count. Still couldn't make it. Iceman rolled out. Steve Austin on the attack. Little time left in this bout as Austin sends Iceman off, but not far. Spinning around, going for a reverse.
This could be it right here. This could be it right here.
2, not 3. A kick by California Stud. Stud with the interference. And also to try it again. A rolling headlock coming back with a double chin. And Steve Austin in command of Iceman right at the moment.
We're talking about less than a minute here. Less than a minute to go here in this round.
It's moving down to about 50 seconds now.
Come on, Ice.
Steve Austin with a head still holding on Iceman. Iceman trying to fight out of there. They're trying to battle. Austin wants to put it away. Nice move by Austin coming up. Clothesline. And Austin also clothesline running to the head of Iceman. The count is on. The count is on. Iceman trying to get to Bourne. And there's the bell. And the attack continues. And everybody battling now. Bourne, Austin Stubbs. Here comes Iceman. They're all going to have
got about 1,000 pounds in there. A blonde hair.
There goes Austin. Bourne and the Studs still battling. The bell is rung, but it's far from over. They continue to battle. And Bourne and Iceman clear the ring, but there is no winner.
And the Maniac throws out California Studs. And a folding chair. Well, that by California Studs.
That is the time limit. No winner, but 4 angry young men. And we'll be back for our next event right after this on Texas Championship Wrestling.
As I took it upon myself, John, to hold this belt up because I feel that the Angel of Death and Ali Farouk got themselves disqualified on purpose. You were injured in the match, you got hit in the eye, but I want to know your feelings on this.
You can rest assured that in the Texas Championship Wrestling World Federation, Gary Hart, as your matchmaker, everyone will receive a fair shake. There will be a Texas heavyweight champion next week.
Then Ali Farouk, if you get involved, I'm going to kick you in your Erebus.
So you have your...
Back at the Metroplex Arena for Texas Championship Wrestling. Here's our next event, and here is Don Batiste.
For our second match this evening, we have Fort Worth's very own Cowboy Tony. His opponent this evening, from Louisville, Kentucky, is Terry Garvin. The referee this afternoon, Ernest Wilkerson, and it is a one-fall, 15-minute bout.
Cowboy Tony and Terry Garvin in this event on Texas Championship Wrestling. And we'd like to welcome a young man and his group who work together very closely. Ron Cowart, his coordinator of the City of Dallas Health and Human Services and the Crime Prevention Program, has brought out a whole group of Explorer posts of West Dallas to enjoy Texas Championship Wrestling on this edition of Texas Championship Wrestling. So we welcome Ron, the great job he's doing. Here goes Garvin right there in the light blue trunks. And you know Cowboy Tony, he's all wrapped up in red and blue and the stars.
Yeah, Bill. I don't know if the fans at home can see it, but he was wearing this funky hat that looks like he stole it off of Charlie Daniels. I don't know why he calls him Cowboy Tony, because he didn't look anything like a cowboy.
No, he looks a little more like a Tony, doesn't he?
Yeah,
and not a Tony Award. Terry Garvin, younger brother of gorgeous Jimmy Garvin. Terry, very proficient wrestler, and certainly strong and tough and hard to put out. We saw him against Abdullah the Butcher, and he was slightly overmatched in that one, but never did give up.
Yeah, he didn't give up, and that's what makes Terry such a fine wrestler. He'll take on anybody, anywhere, and especially here at Texas Championship Wrestling.
Garvin right now with Cowboy Tony in tow. We'd like to invite you to join us at Metroplex Arena every time that we bring you Texas Championship Wrestling. It's a great arena, very comfortable, fun, family-type entertainment, and a great, clean, outstanding place to come and enjoy entertainment, athletic events. Just a great time for fun. And a great time for fun now for Garvin with those arm drags on Cowboy Tony as Ernest Wilkerson, the cummerbunded official, takes a close look.
Yeah, and you know, I don't mean to spend too much time on the ref, but he's a fine, charismatic type of dresser, and the cummerbunds are definitely colorful and original.
It's like a member of Parliament. That great beard, that style that he has. Well, that's Terry Garvin with the style right now on Cowboy Tony. Extended arm lock. Now Tony in trouble as our quick-moving official watches the action.
Absolutely. And Tony's a crybaby, it seems like to me sometimes. I've seen him wrestle quite a bit. It's always the same thing.
There's Garvin holding on Cowboy Tony. And there's the Kazudi. A great place to come and relax and enjoy yourself. The Kambudi Skyboxes. All the fans enjoying up there. Garvin enjoys his action right here with Cowboy Tony. Texas Championship Wrestling at the Metroplex Arena, located just down the road from 635 in North Dallas at Markville off Greenville. Cowboy Tony, anguishing. Maybe you're right, Adam, maybe a little bit of the crybaby Tony.
Yeah, Garvin here is doing what he does best. He's got him wrapped up here with his arm hold, and he's just having fun with it. He's just kind of making it last too much, you know.
Terry Garvin working on Tony. Coming up, our main event in this edition of Texas Championship Wrestling. Bam Bam Terry Gordy, he of the Freebirds, and the Dragon Master. Ooh, that'll take the arena to test.
Yeah, that'll be a match for everyone. That's why people come here, to see the headliners, to see the people that are going to do what they do best.
Cowboy Tony trying to come back now. He popped, moves on the head. Nice move underneath by Garvin. That's a slam. That takes care of things for a moment. Cowboy Tony heaving, and an elbow drop just about missed by Garvin. Tony rolled out. He caught a piece of that, and they're both a little shaken up now. Cowboy Tony using the hair and the eyebrows of Terry Garvin to try to push himself in an advantage in this bout.
Yeah, the crowd's not going to go for that. They know a dirty move when they see it. The Tony Cowboy might fool the ref, but he's not fooling the fans. And the fans are going to go for the professional wrestler. The guy who's doing whatever it takes here. Playing by the book, playing by the rules. And as you can see, it doesn't look Cowboy Tony does that too often.
Garvin, a little bit of trouble right now. He's been in charge of this bout. See what he can do here against the corner buckle. That's got him shaken.
Yeah, those turnbuckles have no mercy. Doesn't matter who you are. You hit one of those head on and you feel it.
Little choke inside now by Cowboy Tony. Got it covered up nicely. Garvin. Now Wilkerson reaches in, feels it, finds out it is a choke. Reverse chinlock right now on Terry Garvin.
Here's those Texas fans. Those Texas fans are behind their Texas boy here. No, he's not from Texas. He's a Southern boy.
Terry Garvin. Applause from the crowd. They want him to go. And a fan. Okay, he got the hair twisted around his neck and around his ears. And a choke right now. Ernie's looking away for a second, and
I made it.
Cowboy Tony using the choke and now going back to the reverse chinlock.
I'm real surprised, Bill. I'm surprised. It's 5 minutes have gone by now, and I'm surprised the Tony Cowboys even lasted this long with Garvin.
Well, Cowboy Tony kind of gives you the impression at times that he can't last, but, you know, he'll stay in those battles pretty good. Here's Garvin. Knee to the midsection. And Garvin's eyes are sort of spinning right now. Tony now with a chop to the neck. Says, hey, I'll do that again. Another one. On top, trying to count. 1, 2. Wilkerson, we're waiting for him to come on that shoulder stand, and he didn't do it. So now it's back to the chinlock. Terry Garvin had command of this bout early on. He's kind of had trouble with it of late.
You know, I'm surprised Tony didn't finish Cowboy Tony up a lot sooner.
A bulldog move by Terry Garvin. Cowboy Tony shaking up now. Boy, he rammed his head on the mat. And Garvin, as he's ready to do it again. Ready again. Garvin pointing, moving on Cowboy Tony. Coming off the ropes again. Here comes Tony. Another bulldog down. And on top now. 1, 2, 3. Garvin picks up the win.
Woo! All right, that's the kind of wrestler we like to see. This is a 7-year veteran, somebody who belongs in this ring, belongs in wrestling, and finishes off Cowboy Tony right away.
And now, Terry Garvin has knocked off Cowboy Tony.
And you see Terry going to his fans. Look at that, even a kiss for the young lady. and he's a real people person.
So, yeah, Terry Garvin certainly enjoying all this as he has taken the bout. And he makes his way to the dressing room. Back there with him is Dawn Batiste, and she has a question for him. Dawn?
Texas Championship Wrestling is the alliance of the 90s. How does it feel to work for them, and what do you feel about your bout?
You're right, Don. Texas Championship Wrestling is the alliance of the 90s. It's the fairest alliance that I've ever wrestled for, and that's the reason I'm here. When these people come to these matches, they're going to see winners and they're going to see losers. And we do what we do best, and that's wrestle. We're here to wrestle, and we're here to win. Don, tonight's match I thought was great. I got a win over a formidable opponent, Cowboy Tony, just like everybody's a formidable opponent in this organization. Appreciate it.
Stay tuned, because we have a main event with Terry Gordy and the Oriental Dragon Master. March Arena will be filming worldwide TV, and mothers will be free. So kiddies, bring your mother, bring your grandmother. We'll let them in free.
So grandmothers are coming for free, too?
Of course, it's a worldwide event.
You can't make your grandmothers mad, because remember, right around Christmas time, Easter time, and the 4th of July, who takes care of you? Your mama and your grandmother.
That's right.
I think they'll enjoy it, don't you?
I do.
March 1st, Friday night.
And coming up in just a moment, the Dragon Master and Terry Gordy. Now, you recall we had a piece with the Dragon Master shot earlier in Tokyo on New World Sports. Well, we've got another one of those with Dragon Master shot in Tokyo earlier on New World Sports from Tokyo. Here he is.
Terry Gordy, お前日本に行って日本人をやっつけてるけど、俺がお前アメリカに来てお前をやっつけてやる。いつでもどこでもやってやるから、待ってろこの野郎。あいや、どこでも掴んでやるからなこの野郎。いや、あ。ブレイ日本ナンバーワン。
The Dragon Master, and his, I think we can interpret what he was saying about Terry Gordy. And speaking of Terry Gordy and company, we're coming up to our main event. Terry Gordy and the Dragon Master. Terry Bam Bam Gordy, he of late of the Freebird, here at Texas Championship Wrestling at the beautiful Metroplex Arena in North Dallas. Just off Greenville at Markville and south of 635. Here comes Terry. Bam Bam, Terry Gordy. 280 pounds. They were the scourge of professional wrestling, Adam, those Freebirds. And this was a key part of it. And as I was saying to Adam, we talked about Bam Bam Gordy. Here comes the Dragon Master. And he is, well, looks like we might have a kabuki school right here.
A kabuki stew. Yeah, you're going to have a kabuki school. How about a stew? Because that's what the Bam Bam Gordy's going to make out of the Dragon Master.
All right, let's go to the ring now, and here is Dawn Batiste.
Ladies and gentlemen, the match we've all been waiting for. From Tokyo as well as Dallas, Texas, the Oriental Dragon Master. With his manager, Ali Farouk. His opponent tonight needs no introduction, but from Bad Street, USA, Terry Bam Bam Gordy. This will be a one-fall, 30-minute match. Your referee is John Renesto.
John Renesto, the referee, and this is our main event on this edition of Texas Championship Wrestling. Ali Farouk talking to John Renesto. The Dragon Master ready. Terry Bam Bam Gordy ready. And we're ready to go. And when we talk about main events, got to talk about Terry Gordy next week going against Abdullah the Butcher. Oh, he's got his work cut out 2 weeks in a row right now with the Dragon Master locked. Just in a body hold. Nice move takedown. Very good move by the Dragon Master.
It looks like Gordy's a little surprised at that right there. He was a little surprised that move the Dragon Master thrown on him. And there you go. There's a shot of Kazooties.
Our skyboxes, where the fans can relax and enjoy themselves. Inside step over toe hold. Terry Gordy moving in charge. Now rolls it and scissors it. And has got things pretty well in tow right now. Dragon Master wrapped up by Terry Gordy.
Not much emotion coming from the Dragon Master's face. And I think you're going to see maybe tears come from his eyes once he feels the wrath of the fine athlete, the fine wrestler, a United States boy, Terry Bam Bam Gordy.
That is Gordy right there. He has the leg scissored. And Dragon Master thinking it through, looking over. Farouk is around here behind him. Can't see him right now.
Yeah,
looking skyward, looking for some help other than that here on Earth right now. The Dragon Master not paying much attention to him right now. Paying attention to Terry Gordy, comes back just with the leg. Trying to kick out. Nice job by Dragon Master. Then he's hit the arm barred and scissored and takes Gordy on his back. And Gordy's got to watch those shoulders now. John Modesto, the official, takes a look at the left shoulder. It's not down yet. There's the arm. There's Dragon Master. And Gordy sort of scissored up. Lost his hold for a moment.
Yeah, I think when you say just for a moment, you hit it on the nose, though, because he's fixing to kick out of this, as you see right here. And he's going to slowly peel away the Dragon Master's grip and wreak havoc on this man from the Orient.
Gordy working at it right now. Excellent pressure put on by Dragon Master. Farouk is out here administrating to the heavens. And Marvin underneath the bottom rope, so that's a break. And he takes a few shots just as he leaves. Modesto complaining today. You get under the bottom rope. That's a break. Put the body under there. Now, that's a 30-minute time limit. Big event. A big event for two big men in wrestling. Dragon Master from Tokyo and Terry Bam Bam Gordy from the Bad Street, USA, wherever that might be. Nice side mirror move by Gordy with a headlock.
I imagine whatever street Gordy lives on could be called Bad Street, because he's one bad dude.
Dragon Master trying to unload inside, doing a pretty good job on the body. And so is Gordy now, hammering away on the top side. Comes back with a headlock. Dragon Master can pull hair. Gordy doesn't have that luxury. There is no hair to pull. Gordy maintains the headlock. Dragon Master trying to maintain just his balance right now to find a way to work out of this one.
You know, the balance is also, if you notice the shoes, you can't see them now, but the shoes on the Dragon Master have the web right at between the first two toes, and those shoes are made especially for balance.
There goes Dragon Master now. Here comes Gordy. Nice kick. Meeting Dragon Master off the rope. Right through it. No, he kicks him right out. The Dragon Master flail right out, steps inside, step over spinning toe hold, and as Gordy slowed down for a moment.
Yeah, Renesso's doing a fine job of being right where the action is, and in a final, you know, a main event bout like this, you need a ref that can be right on top of it, because everything counts here.
Dragon Master comfortable with his situation now. The inside step over toe hold. He leans into the body, trying to force Gordy back to the mat. I got a pair of those shoes, something like the Dragon Master has, but I use them for walking around on coral if I ever get to the ocean, and when I do. But they're excellent athletic shoe that the Japanese, Chinese, all the Asian wrestlers use.
Absolutely. They use everything they can to their advantage, and right now the Dragon Master's going to use whatever he can. Whatever he can pull out of his sock, he can use.
Look at that handprint across the Dragon Master's chest.
Wow. I wish the folks at home could see that. Maybe later. But that is Gordy.
Right there.
That's like the Walk of Stars there in Hollywood there with the handprint like in concrete. That's something else.
Gordy left his impression on the Dragon Master with a big slap across
It'll
the
be
chest.
a lasting impression.
And the Dragon Master now has this inside toe hold barred with Gordy's other leg, and that's putting a lot of pressure on Gordy. Look at this. Look at it, like a pretzel. You're going to have to separate and take a day or two.
Look at the size of Gordy's shoes. You know, after only 25 minutes left in this bout, 5 minutes gone, I hope that the Dragon Master can think of something else.
Well, the Dragon Master has used every conceivable appendage right now to work on Terry Gordy. He's got it. There's that big shoe. Much larger shoe than the Dragon Master.
There you go, Bill. Here's the United States of America. I'm not a Japan basher. I love the wrestlers. I don't care where you come from. If you're black, if you're white, if you're yellow. But the United States is behind their Freebird here. And Terry Bam Bam Gordy should be able to pull this one off.
Gordy's under the bottom rope. No call yet. Now he's over the top rope. And Renesca says, hey, break it up. So there's the break. Gordy maybe a little slow coming up, waiting for the circulation to return to that leg, and he is.
That looks like he's favored a little bit, Bill.
Well, the circulation was cut off pretty well there, wasn't it? All those toe holds and scissors and the Dragon Master had. So the Dragon Master goes right back for that left leg. A struggle for legs here. And each has a leg, but neither one is in a position to do much about it right now. However, Dragon Master, there's a count of 2 on that shoulder on. Dragon Master almost pulled it off, and now...
And there you go, Bill. You don't see that too much. A Dragon Master jumping out of the ring to escape somebody.
Maybe Farouk wanted to tell him something. Takedown by Dragon Master, count of 2 on Gordy. Boy, that was fast. The Dragon Master dropping on that left leg. And notice now, Adam, that the Dragon Master's working on that, continually working on the left leg.
He is. He keeps pulling on his toes and on that shoe there. And I saw Terry favoring that leg before. I hope it's not going to affect this match.
Gordy limping away a bit. Dragon Master staying after the left leg. Gordy just fighting it off.
Woo, and only Gordy's sheer strength and size is going to be able to save him here. But the Dragon Master goes for key points on the leg of Gordy.
Back to that toe, step over toe hold. And Dragon Master looking at Farouk. Farouk giving him some instructions. And the Dragon Master, I'm not sure he's...
I don't know that language, Bill, but it doesn't look good. It looks like cut him off, break this. I don't like Farouk. I don't even think Farouk has a position, has a place in this business, has any business being next to this ring.
Well, see what his business is as we watch this bout. The Dragon Master back to the inside, step over toe hold. He's been working on the left leg of Terry Gordy. We've seen Gordy limping on it, circulation cut off, that bending, switching, and continually working at it. There he goes into his scissors on it. And Gordy is at the top rope. Has his hand on the rope. And there's the count, the break. Once again, and still kicking on that left leg is Gordy.
Holy mackerel.
To the floor.
I don't believe it, and Gordy is hurt. You don't see a man that size limp like that unless he's really hurt. And you know what? That's like hurting a bear. You need to kill a bear. As you're going to see here.
Here comes the Dragon Master back. Dragon Master working on that left leg, continually working on that left leg. And Gordy in trouble, still in trouble. Now trying a shoulder stand. He's had his left shoulder off of it. So that's not working right now for the Dragon Master. But Gordy has not been able to overcome the effect of the Dragon Master. As we look at Kazudis.
I'm sorry, Bill. I just love that big screen TV there. We come in here on the weekend sometimes, or for these kind of events. You got the big screen TV, relax, have a nice cold drinks, real nice place.
Terry Gordy taking a shot, another shot. The Dragon Master staying on top of him. Gordy, you can tell he's a little disgusted with this. He can't reverse the trend here. He can't turn the tide. But the Dragon Master continues to work on the left leg. Try to involve that left leg to the point where it is useless for Terry Gordy. And he's done an excellent job. There's a good chop by Gordy. Another chop. But more pressure put on.
10 minutes ago this match started. And 10 minutes later, Terry Gordy's leg and his match is in question here.
Now we're turning around. Gordy trying to come up with something as once again his left leg is in a leg scissors. And Gordy is in a position now to do some hurt on the Dragon Master at least. At least he's in a position to bang away on him if he wants to. Figure out some way to take the pressure off that left leg. And he seems to be a bit perturbed about it. Just hasn't come up with a good plan as yet.
Gordy doesn't look too good right now. He looks like he wants to do something, but he can't do it. They're really wrapped up. They've been wrapped up the whole time, Bill. And I think Gordy needs to get that leg free, and the Dragon Master just doesn't look like he's going to let it go.
And now they got a break. Well, Dragon says, I'll take off that, work on here. And maybe he's going to bang in on that left knee. There he goes into the hamstring muscle. And pull it into the corner buckle. And
oh, no.
Slam around the pole. With more hurt on the left leg of Terry Gordy. There it goes. Oh. And Gordy in more and more pain. He lost kind of the feeling in it. Chop missed and right back down the Dragon Master.
And the Dragon Master wants to decide, what am I going to do to you next? Well, I'll tell you what. It looks like more pain for that leg.
Standing, spinning toe hold. So, in any position, Terry Gordy's got trouble because it's always on the left leg. Rather like the military attitude of just keep punching at the same spot until you penetrate the line of defense.
I guess that's what it's all about, Bill. You see the sweat here coming out for the Dragon Master. He hasn't had to work this hard in a long time.
Oh, he's been working hard. He's got a pretty vicious-looking left shoulder, hasn't he?
Sure does.
Like he's had a few drops on that. So Terry Gordy still in trouble, but he's bam-bamming away, and that breaks away. Maybe he's got a chance here to run off and get a little more feeling right in there. That kick to the right foot. That kick again. And that's why they call him Bam Bam. He bangs away, bangs away. Oh, the crowd picking up the enthusiasm. Here comes the Dragon Master. Drop kick. Terry. Whoa, there's a foot over the top rope. Foot over the top rope. So that was an automatic break. You got to try a backbreaker, and Gordy landing on his head. Here comes 1, 2, no, not 3. Gordy flails out. Time running down, battle running down, and Gordy trying to turn this thing around. Gordy comes off the rope. Up on top.
Pile driver. Bill, here it is. Oh!
He may have it. Pile driver on the Dragon Master with the leg over the top rope again.
Oh. Can you believe that? What a move by Bam Bam Gordy.
Shot across the head. Another shot. Gordy going back. There's a count of 1, 2, 3. The leg under the bottom rope.
He got him, Bill.
The referee did not count it. Bam Bam is listed as the winner. What they're complaining about, Farouk complaining about, is that the Dragon Master's leg was under the bottom rope. And they're complaining, hey, you called Bam Bam and a break. You called it a break. And here comes the referee. Bam Bam's right here. John. Well, we wait to see what's going to occur here. John, now, you called a break when Gordy was under the rope. What about this?
Mr. Mercer, according to the rules of the Texas Championship Wrestling rules say that if a foot is over the rope, the count is broken. It doesn't say anything about him being under the rope.
Okay, good. Thank you, John. Well, Gordy picks up the win. The foot over the top rope, not under the top rope, John. And that was the... Well, let's take a break from our main event as the battle goes on to the floor, and we'll be back in just a moment.
I'll tell you something right now. I am not happy with matchmaker Gary Hart's decision. Kevin Von Erich, I haven't tried to get out of anything with you. I'll fight you to the end just like I always have. And let me tell you something. Next Sunday night, that belt will still be mine.
When I first came to the Metroplex Arena, I was worried about one thing, Gary Hart. You know, I've had troubles with him in the past, but there was a controversial finish to the match tonight, and Gary Hart stepped in and held the titles up. So there's no Texas heavyweight champion right now, but I intend on wearing that belt. I don't have any problems with Gary Hart now. He treated me fair, but I want to make a little message loud and clear, and I want you to hear it, Angel of Death. You think you escaped the Iron Claw tonight? Well, friend, you were dead wrong. When I put it on you, you knew it was there. I crushed your head bad, and next time I get you in the ring, the Iron Claw is going to be the deciding factor in this match. I guarantee you, folks.
Bam Bam, that was a very exciting match against the Oriental Dragon Master. Tell me about it.
Well, you know, it's like this. It's always exciting when Bam Bam comes to town. He loves coming to Texas, and I always like to show the people out there a lot of excitement, you know, and I hear this Ali's out complaining and everything about the Dragon Master's foot was supposed to be up on the ropes. To me, it was a fair and square win. Everybody's seen it right on TV. And, you know, it's like this, you know, everybody out there in Dallas, they know that Terry Gordy always goes by the rules. And if people don't want to go by the rules, then I know how to bend them a little bit. You know, I don't claim to be the best professional wrestler in the world, but there's one thing I can do better than anybody in professional wrestling, and that's swing a chair. I can swing a chair, one of them metal folding chairs. I've wrapped more of them chairs around people's heads than anybody in professional wrestling, and I don't mind doing it again.
I saw that match tonight, and it's good to see you again, but I'll tell you what, you got that fall 1, 2, 3 in the middle of the ring, and it kind of amazed me because when you get in the ring with guys like this, they're always looking for a way out. They're always looking for the cheap shot, and you got it. You got it 1, 2, 3 in the middle of the ring.
Well, that was a particularly disturbing scene in the dressing room, and I'll try to bring you up to date on that later. Right now, though, we must take a break from that action and turn to Gary Hart, who is in his attorney's office, Earl Bentley's office, to discuss with us and with you the journeys he's going to make to find new wrestlers for Texas Championship Wrestling. Here's Gary.
Gary, we just finished talking with the guys in Samoa. Based on that conversation, I believe they will sign this agreement. But we're going to have to go over there and meet with them.
We're talking about all three, Samu, Fatu, and the Samoan Savage, all three of them.
As things stand right now, all three of them are ready to sign.
Okay, and the only thing we have to do is make the trip to Samoa, and you feel positive that this is a contract that we can live with and they'll be happy with?
This is a good contract for them, and it's a very good one for us, but let me emphasize that this is going to be an expensive trip, and we have other problems to deal with once we get over there. We have to deal with their immigration problems. We have to deal with some transportation issues. So this is a very difficult and complicated and serious matter, and I just hope you are satisfied that having them over here is worth it to the Dallas wrestling audience.
Oh, I do. I mean, the Samoan Savages, these guys are 300 pounds. They fly off the top turnbuckle, fly through the air. They look like gorillas that fly. They're fantastic wrestlers, and I really believe if they're happy with this contract, and if we can get their uncles, Afa and Sifa, to go along with this. Now, Afa and Sifa have okayed what we've put down here?
They've okayed it, my reading it to them on the phone, but of course we're going to have to sit with them face-to-face. But then there are some other problems we have to resolve, too. We have to deal with their immigration problems, some transportation issues. So it's a very complicated and difficult negotiation. And I just hope you're certain that bringing these guys to the Dallas wrestling audiences is something you're really prepared to do, and it'll be a good transaction for you.
We gotta have them Samoans. They're the greatest thing right now in professional wrestling. I don't know any 300-pound cousins all together in one ring.
Well, another exciting time on Texas Championship Wrestling. Before I tell you about next week's card, let me tell you about a conversation I had with Gary Hart, a matchmaker. And we were discussing some of these great names in wrestling that are on Texas Championship Wrestling, like Matt Bourne and Terry Gordy and many, many others, Iceman King Parsons. And you know, we were saying, well, I know so-and-so, and we were going back to some of the history of wrestling and great names like Duke Kiwanuka and Killer Carl Cox. And, you know, these are people that we've known forever. And there must be some wrestlers out there that you watch. There are other wrestling programs, of course, and you'd like to see them on Texas Championship Wrestling. So we'd like for you to, in your cards and letters you've been sending to Texas Championship Wrestling, which we appreciate, the next time you do that, say, hey, I'd like to see so-and-so, one of the great wrestlers that you admire, come to Texas Championship Wrestling. And then I'll get with Gary Hart, and the matchmaker that he is, I'm sure that he'll go out and sign them up and bring them in. We do appreciate your interest and excitement and enthusiasm for Texas Championship Wrestling. It is that impetus. It gives us the desire and the enthusiasm to keep building this program into a real class of professional wrestling. Now, also cards and letters to our friends at Channel 27, KDFI. They're the ones, of course, who make the airtime available and the vision of this wrestling available. So give them a call, send them a card, send them a letter, tell them how much you appreciate their presenting Texas Championship Wrestling on Channel 27. Now, let me talk about the fact that at Metroplex Arena, and remember where we are, 635, just south of there on Greenville, 1 block east at the next traffic light. Metroplex Arena the next time, and on Channel 27, you're going to see Matt Bourne battle the Angel of Death. So you know the Angel of Death reputation. You know what a great, great wrestler Matt Bourne is. That's going to be an outstanding battle. And Austin and Studd, they'll be meeting. Action Jackson and Terry Garvin, another great match. The main event, the ring may have to be expanded a bit. We may have to put some sidebars on this or something to hold these two. The Butcher and Terry Gordy as the Abdullah the Butcher, who is going in against the great Terry Gordy. Now, this is almost 1,000 pounds of wrestling talent battling each other around the ring. You know the despicable reputation of Abdullah the Butcher, and you know the outstanding reputation of the Freebird, the former Freebird, Terry Gordy. So, prepare yourself for the excitement of this huge finishing main event match among all the other great matches of Texas Championship Wrestling at the Metroplex Arena and here on Channel 27. So, for all of us of Texas Championship Wrestling, I'm Bill Mercer. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you again next week.